You chose this name Bhrsa, which sounds to me, and maybe our viewers can also relate, very unique, very attractive. What's the story behind choosing this particular name?
I'm laughing because it is unique, it is attractive, and people can't pronounce it.
Even I was like, Bhrsa?
Bhrsa? Yes. Yes, very true. So I always say, hopefully, if we are loved, supported, and adopted by people, or hopefully if we get a funding, we will allocate marketing funds, and the first marketing activity that we will do will be around the name. So I think that's most important for brand recall.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you, Bhrsa was not the first choice. What I selected after a lot of research was Dhatu.
Okay.
And we designed the logo, we did the registration, and one day I found that there is a company which has a similar name, just that the spelling is different. So what it becomes is a fanatic trademark issue, if at all, in the future. And I just, I don't have the bandwidth to fight these wars. I don't want to.
We have to choose our battles at least in the inception of something new.
Yeah, what you want to invest your energy in. So I was like, no, I cannot do this, going forward if, some issue happens. So we scrapped it all. That's painful, I'll tell you.
I can understand
that. Again, getting domain names is so hard, Batul. I'm new to all this, and I have no one to guide me. So first of all, I'm researching everything, finding out, experimenting, framing it. I now need a name which is so unique. Nobody should have thought of it. And I researched I cannot tell you. Different languages, different things, different sources. And out of a long list of all the names, Bhrsa stood out. One, because of the uniqueness of the word. So here you can see that there is a dot. And here. So basically it's a Sanskrit word. And we've picked it up from there directly. So it's like this. And the pronunciation is Bhrsa. But what's more beautiful is the meaning.
Yes, that's what I'm very interested to know, and you all do.
Yeah, it means abundance. And the meaning just sits so perfectly with the vision and goal of the company, because what we are trying to tell people is also this thing that there is enough for you in nature. So you need not opt for all the synthetic things that
easily
you use. Easily available or manufactured or shown to you things. You can switch from that to things which are low toxin, which are nature friendly. The beauty of toxin free products is that something that is good for your health is good for the nature.
Exactly.
Very seamlessly.
Yes.
You don't even have to put any
extra effort.
The meaning sits beautifully.
Love the meaning. Abundance. Actually, abundance is everywhere, but it's our own fear which is restricting us to tap into that abundance.
Yes.
Because it might take us some time to find those things around us, whether it's consumable, whether it's non-consumable, whether it's maybe just some mental health related thing. Anywhere, it might take some time, but once it starts, then it's just, there is no stopping.
Yes.
It keeps on flowing.
Yes. The word, as you told, in mental health, there is a stream of manifestation.
Yes.
Inner work. And the word abundance is used so much in that.
Yeah.
It's just building that mindset of, I have everything.
We have that limiting belief that
Yeah.
there is not enough, and that limiting belief inside our mind is manifesting into the limiting choices or limiting options we are. It's just limiting our own self.
Potential, everything.
Yes.
True. So that is how the name came by, and this is the meaning. I really hope this video reaches a lot of people because as of now we don't have marketing funds.
Shwetha, you talked a lot about your struggle, and you were not from a background which ever was associated with entrepreneurship or business, and I can totally relate. And you also mentioned that you had this mindset that business is risky, which I can totally understand, because we have been brought up like that business is risky, business is not stable, get a stable job, get monthly income. You suddenly switched into starting your own venture. Definitely the journey must be very challenging, very lonely. You were not having any guidance, and at times, and it's like taking panga.
Yeah.
What you are doing, if I put it up, it's like taking panga with biggies,
Yes.
which you're somehow trying to navigate, but
In a nice way.
but still it is risky. What kept you motivated to keep on going and not quit? Because why I'm asking this question, because a lot of people out there are like you. They might have took a stand for some cause, but they are afraid how to start, or maybe they have started, but they quit. Like, statistics show that maximum people who start a business, they quit in 6 to 8 months. So what kept you motivated? What kept you going? And this is very important to address now.
I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
It's not just in the beginning. I think even today, it's an everyday question.
Everyday fight.
Everyday fight. Should I do this? I want to do this. The courage was definitely from the life and death situation. Strength and fearlessness that came from there was definitely a motivation. I felt a strong sense of purpose because I was able to heal myself 80% in 8 months. Things that doctors could not figure out.
That's such a beautiful thing which you are telling around to
Yeah.
people, and you are giving hope actually to them.
Yeah. Oh, hope is the most
Yes.
important thing.
Crucial.
Yeah. Hope with the right knowledge, with the right actions
Yes.
is, a differentiator. It's the key. Somewhere I do think that there is a very strong relationship between food and pharma. I really wanted to reach out to people and tell that you can break out of it. You can break out of it and just focus on your health. When you're healthy, everything around you is healthy. Your family is healthy. Your house is healthy. Your house is healthy. The environment is healthy. Today, a lot of people, they volunteer.
Yes.
Let me go plant trees. Let me do that. Let me do this outside. But what are you doing inside the house?
Inside, yeah.
Initially, definitely that was a strength. And I had also developed social anxiety.
Yeah.
I am introvert by nature, but post-operation, I just stayed in, and I distanced myself with people. So there was social anxiety. Entrepreneurship, especially the thing that I'm doing, I have to be out there. I have to do things. So questioning if, I can do it, I want to do it.
And you coming here in front of camera doing this.
Yeah. Thank you. It wouldn't be possible without your idea, definitely. My parents, I'm the only child, and they worry about my financial security. They want me to have a job so that there is money flowing in monthly.
True.
So they are also concerned. They are like, are you sure you want to do this? So again, external forces are also questioning. Everything from scratch is new to me. But my partner has been a good support because understands the journey and he respects my wish and the purpose that I have. In the beginning, there is no one to check on you. Even when you grow, you have to be making decisions that are guiding for others to move the boat in a particular direction. So there are so many soft skills that are involved. Motivating self, being accountable to the day-to-day work, having a strategic vision of the future, and thinking of how to sustain the business. Because when it came to Bhrsa, my purpose, it was very purpose-driven, very education-driven. I never thought about sustaining business. I never thought about money running out. Resources are exhaustible.
Of course.
Eventually, if I want to do this good work, I have to think of it. I have to think of sales.
Exactly.
I have to sell. I am very shy to sell. There's a lot of factors that comes in when you are stepping into entrepreneurship journey, and you cannot expect people to be around and guide you. And even if they guide you, are they guiding you in the right way? Because you will receive a lot of opinions, advices, but are they right for you?
Are they right for you?
You have to make the choice.
Exactly. Exactly.
So it is definitely a difficult journey, but if you are able to give sufficient brain work, mental clarity, and be sure of what you're doing, be fearless to navigate, be sure to make choices at the right time, then it's a very satisfying journey.
Yes. So I would summarize what you said is, come back to your why you started it. Because when we lose track of something, we have to remind ourselves what was the factor that drove me to come to this point. And your why should be very, very strong. If your why is strong, then what and how will figure out. So if you have why, please don't shy away. Difficulties will come, but as Shwetha rightly said, eventually it will be the most fulfilling thing. When you will be able to serve the purpose, serve the cause, something for which you started, and you will see the change coming in. It is something which maximum of us even are deprived of finding the purpose, but you will be not just finding your purpose, you will be able to live it eventually. Yes, it is going to be difficult, and you very rightly said that eventually.
You rightly said, because sometimes I don't articulate the most important thing. The question which you told, ask why did you start it? I think that is the question I ask even today.
Keep reminding yourself, maybe write your vision and keep reading it, keep writing it, and that is going to help you. That is going to be your guiding light.
Yeah, definitely. I in fact have small written quotes of remember why you started it.
Wow.
Yeah, I have it stuck in my bedroom, so when I wake up I see that first thing.
Coming the live example of remembering your why.
Yeah, human tendency is to forget.
Yes.
So we do need those things to remind ourselves. Something that I would like to add on is regret is not worth it.
Yes.
So if you're really passionate about entrepreneurship journey, and if you have an idea and you're not doing it because of fear or peer pressure or parental pressure, as I previously told, when it comes to a death scenario, we think that we have a lot of time, but you never know what's going to happen. You should not have the regret when you are in the last stages that, I really wanted to do this and, I did not give it a go.
Yeah.
Entrepreneurship journey is not always about success. There are umpteen amount of failures. Failures are not spoken much. Only successful people are something that you will read in newspaper and, all the media channels. There are umpteen failures, but you will definitely learn something.
Yeah.
And it will be gratifying.
Yes.
You will not regret it.
Yes. Change your perception around failure.
Yeah.
Failure is not actually a failure. Failure is you have learned something to now grow and not do it. So either you win or you learn. You don't fail. I'm shit scared around taking a new step because, oh my god, I'll fail. I won't constantly address it to myself that I'll fail, but I'm scared, that's why I'm not taking step.
Yeah.
But then I remind myself that it's okay to fail. Fail fast and fail forward.
True. And I don't know if I'm dragging this question too much, but coming back to my personal scenario, I think even today, I'm a failure. Even today. And I'll tell you the reason for it, because I think from a small baby, the only goal that I had was financial independence and security. And till date, have I achieved it? No. I'm someone who is very content with whatever is given to me. So when I had my first job,
Absolutely relate everything.
yeah, I'm just happy.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the happy.
Yeah.
So I got my first job. I had 19K coming in every month. It was near my hometown. So my parents were nearby. My home is nearby. There is money, 19K coming in to my account every month. I was happy. The workplace harassment situation was so horrible, and I had to leave that place. And my native did not have IT companies much. And from there, I am applying to jobs in Bangalore, Mumbai, Chennai, and I'm getting rejected. And it came to a point where, even before opening the mail, the hope had died. I knew it'll be a reject. I open, it's a reject. I'm not even bothered. Failure there. And the thought, my parents wanted me to study because they thought that will give me job security, that will give me some income flowing. That is not happening. And then, I took up HR completely out of the thought that, I should be a better HR. Because if HR are subdued with the pressure of management and not doing justice to their profession, is that a profession? I want to be better for other people.
Yes.
I take up HR. Things were going well there. Of course, there were many failures and learnings there, but health failure.
Yes.
And then a complete life and death situation. And then jumping into entrepreneurship.
Regular failures.
Yes.
So actually, it's your failures that made you push you to take next step.
Yes.
Otherwise,
I would never.
Exactly. So now we are seeing that it's our failure at times which push us to do something new.
Yeah.
To try something new and to go change our direction.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we will be stuck.
Yeah.
So maybe failure is the driving force.
Definitely it's a driving force, and I never saw it as a driving force, but today I do see it. Everyone thinks that your education should be in one track.
Yeah.
I jumped like dance, karate, engineer, HR, fashion show, ramp model. I jumped tracks like I don't know how many, but
right.
I learned so much everywhere.
Yeah.
Today, I would not be able to manage as a solo entrepreneur the way I'm doing it if I did not have all those experiences.
Yes. Very well put and very well explained. So where Bhrsa is leading, what is the vision now?
When I began with Bhrsa, the first idea was to have this umbrella platform wherein we can bring in healthy, toxin-free, eco-friendly products in one place. So whenever people, look at the website or hear about Bhrsa, they are only talking about eco-friendly. That's the word now. But the intention with which Bhrsa began is health, first and foremost. and health of us is very interconnected to health of planet. So something that you choose which is healthy for you is easily healthy for environment. So this is something that people would have to understand. Yes, as of now we are heading with the direction of bringing in good products onto the platform. Careful curation that happens. So in the ingredient list, each ingredient is looked into with a lot of care if it is good or if there are any negative implication to our health or planet's health and even pets by using it. So this is what we are doing at the moment. We are a very education focused company. So that is where Bhrsa Health Podcast began, because on bhrsa.com you find all the alternative products, but that's one wing of holistic wellness.
Yes.
So there are so many other wings, right?
Yeah.
So that is what we try to address here on Bhrsa Health Podcast. And the vision forward is hoping that we are able to educate and reach to a lot of people and make them understand why low tox is important. And why the switch of safer products is important.
Not just important, now it's a mandate, I guess.
It's essential. It's essential. It's very essential. Nature is at the core of all this, because as I told you, initially I looked into soil, water, air, toxins. The beauty of being our customers would be that your output of wastage of toxins to the environment will be very minimal.
Wow.
So this is what we are doing at the moment, and we are looking forward to do a lot more things. There's a lot of collaboration that we do, because as a silo organization, we are focusing on business and education, but there are a lot of organizations out there who are working on field, a lot of NGOs. So we partner with them, authentic ones, we partner with them, we work with them, we collaborate with them, somewhere be a voice of them in the background. And also we are being a platform to a lot of homegrown brands. So something that you would see is, if you're buying from Bhrsa, you're not just supporting Bhrsa, you're supporting a lot of people, homegrown or established brands, but who are solely working to produce, manufacture and grow healthy things.
Yes. So it's like, coming to Bhrsa and maybe choosing low tox products over conventional product will not just give you a gratification that you are choosing yourself, you are also becoming a responsible citizen of planet.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, because that's what we are doing. We humans are emitting so much into planet, and that is what has leading to so many lifestyle disorders nowadays.
Yes.
And that is why I said a mandate, which you also rightly said, it's crucial, it's essential now. So now at least if we choose low tox products, and maybe if you choose to come to Bhrsa, you will be responsible to yourself. You will also be helping so many people.
Yes, there are so many terms of fair wages, no child labor, right?
Yeah.
So in our organization, the brands with which we work are adhering to all those things. And something unique is, because we are so careful in the curation,
Yes.
if you see a brand ABC, if they have 10 products, ABC has 10 products, you will not see all the 10 products on Bhrsa. And the reason is, we are very picky and choosy and careful, because our first onus and responsibility is towards the customers.
Yes.
And having said that, we are very humble and educative even to our partners, because if we say that product G, we cannot have it listed on Bhrsa, these are the reasons. We humbly tell the partner why, so that gives them a chance to work on the product.
Yeah.
And in terms of packaging also, because we aim to bring in the produce or the products fresh from our partners rather than having an inventory. So there's a lot of education that happens wherein we request them for eco-friendly packaging. Sometimes they would have invested already in different plastic packaging. Sometimes it would be a necessity because the product inside should not react with the container, so they will choose a plastic packaging. But something that we do from Bhrsa is a constant education and a constant avenue to tell them, this is there as a replacement to the plastic that you're using. Would you like to choose it? So we give them that option. So there is education towards the customer also. There's education towards the partners also. Our goal is making the entire cycle a better and sustainable one. In a true meaning, we don't look at sustainability as a silo, one thing. It's looked at in a holistic way, and we try to do our best.
Why an individual who is using XYZ conventionally available, commercial, easily available products in market should switch to maybe soaps, maybe consumable, maybe grains, be it anything available on Bhrsa marketplace? Why should a consumer choose it?
This goes back to our sole purpose of having Bhrsa. Yes, there are a lot of marketplaces out there. In fact, when I had the idea of building a marketplace, there were not many, but I had underwent a surgery, and through my healing of 1 year, when we were ready to build the website, there were just so many marketplaces. The toxic products that we use day in and day out, they are not like fire, because they will not immediately burn you. And that is where it becomes very blindsided for you, because you'll not know. Suddenly one day you will get a lump, you'll get arthritis, and you'll be like, what is happening?
क्यों कहाँ से आ रहा है?
क्यों हुआ? कैसे हुआ? हम तो healthy खाते थे, So that's where a lifestyle, a good lifestyle is most important. And that is what we help people with. If someone has pets, they would see that the amount of allergies pets have, it has increased a lot. Why? Change your floor cleaner first and see the difference.
At least start with floor cleaner.
Yes, it goes back to health, I would say. And yes, the conventional products are out there in the market everywhere. The products on Bhrsa are like just available here. But the choice would, one, get rid of toxins in your home, toxins in your everyday lifestyle, better health for your family, your pets, better health for the environment, low wastage output, low toxins output, and you would be supporting businesses which are genuinely caring for health of you and environment. Our work and business depends completely on people supporting us, people liking us, people adopting us. As I told, if you come on Bhrsa and buy, you're not just buying from Bhrsa, you're supporting a lot. Someone in Assam working in the tea field, organic tea field. Someone in Chikmagalur having an organic family estate. Someone who is making plastic-free alternatives of brushes. Someone, a mother who started, making bioenzymes by understanding the allergic reaction her pet was getting. Someone skincare products who started the line because her daughter started developing skin allergies. These are all our partners, by the way, but you'll be supporting all these people.
What message you would leave our viewers with?
In 2024, there is an influencer who has brought in a lot of attention towards reading the ingredient list on food. And very recently, a very influential founder of one of the organization had an unexpected health issue. And just yesterday, I saw that on X platform, he also expressed his concern wherein, people must read the label and how the labels are also deceiving. I just want to say that I am very happy that there is attention coming into the stream. So we began Bhrsa at least 1.5-2 years earlier, and we began Bhrsa with the same message that people should be aware of what you're consuming, be it in food, be it in your household items, be it in your personal care. People would say that skin does not absorb. But today research is coming out that skin absorbs.
Skin absorbs.
People would say antibiotics does no harm.
Oh.
Today there is research coming out that one dose of antibiotics can give, anxiety issues.
Yeah.
And the sad state is these are all so normalized that children who are so young are exposed to all of it in their growth stage, which is really harmful because their immune system has not even completely developed. Yes, there was a period where we did not question and just consume things that were presented to us that a celebrity is endorsing. The celebrity endorses, but does the celebrity consume it on a day-to-day basis? Question. Just because a celebrity is holding something, they are paid for it.
Yeah.
I really hope that people start questioning. That would help them to assess and analyze and choose better things and better businesses, because your choice is your support to these businesses to flourish. We are doing this work of reading the label, reading label Padega India. Label Padega India. We are doing this work not just in food, we are doing it in food, your personal care, your household items, your pet care items, and also any hobbies that you have, tree-free paper, so that trees are not cut to make paper. So there's a lot of work that we put in. One thing that I want to leave people with is start questioning, start assessing, and choose better businesses.
Yes.
Because your choice is your support and your money.
Beautiful. That's a beautiful way of ending this episode. Consuming with consciousness.
Yes, but again, at reading, there's just a lot of material there.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of material that they want you to read.
Yes.
So sometimes it can get confusing.
Yeah.
Sometimes you might not be reading the right thing.
Yeah.
So it's always like you have to tap into yourself, make an very aware decision. Think of what is going at the backside.
Yes.
Because I don't think our media or literature exposes just the right information to us.
The entire truth.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Shwetha, and thank you so much for being courageous and breaking your own maybe
Bubble
of I know how difficult it might be for a person who think that person is introvert, and I can relate to it, and still coming here for the bigger purpose.
Thank you so much, because I don't think I could have done that without your little bit of push, and also the way she hosts and summarizes the entire thing. I could never. You're so amazing.